Now, let us see here how the manufacturing industries are contributing for the growth of our national economy. We discussed about how a manufacturing industry can contribute for the development of a country. Now, specifically, how is it contributing for Indian economy on a larger scale? Let us see here. The manufacturing industries are been contributing 17% out of the 27% of the contribution over the GDP. The gross domestic product of the entire industrial sector to the Indian economy is 27%, while in that the manufacturing industries are contributing 17%, while the rest 10% has been given contribution by the industries like mining, quarrying, electricity, and then gas, the natural gas. So, the largest share we are getting from the manufacturing industries. It is a remarkable contribution from the manufacturing industries like a developing country like India, where it has been contributing nearly up to 15 to 17%, which is not very less. But some of the East Asian countries have achieved much higher than what our country is achieving. Some of the East Asian countries have achieved from 25% to 35%, which is almost double the growth rate what we are achieving in our country right now. And the countries are not so efficient or not so populous or not so lengthy in contribution or in competing with the Indian land, Indian resources, or the Indian stamina of the people, skilled workers, but still we are lagging behind them. A country which is very small also is able to achieve more development. So we need to concentrate more on this one. So the efforts are being made to stabilize the economic growth sustainably for a decade so that we can achieve more and more targets. Like that, the trend has been shown in the previous decade, that is from 2001 to 2011. The trend of the previous decade has been nearly 7% of growth rate consistently, but now the target for the next decade is given from 10 to 12%, which is must, then only we can achieve our growth, because from 2003 there had been some companies which are showing the significant contribution from 7% above, that is 9 to 10%. So we need to concentrate on the manufacturing sector, because the countries which are in the East Asian countries, which are very close to our location, which are very similar to our kind of characteristic features what they have in regards to land or in regards to population, the diversified nature, are also achieve some huge amount of targets. For example, the country like China has achieved a rapid industrial growth in the past 2 decades. In the same way, we have Singapore, Malaysia. All these countries are achieving more and more when compared to our country. So the efforts are being by the union governments to standardize the growth rate and also to put some special council to look after and to monitor the growth rate of India in the industrial sector. So in that regards, we have an establishment of National Manufacturing Competitiveness Council. We need to have a tough competition and we need to maintain that competition, then only we can achieve our success. The National Manufacturing Competitiveness Council has been established in order to look at the sidelines of how a country can get its achievement on a larger scale, that to a country like India, where it is achieving only 17%, while the other East Asian countries are able to achieve more than 25% to 35%. If it is 35% and ours is 17%, which means we are just in a half a mark in their achievements. So it has been a good achievement to establish the National Manufacturing Competitiveness Council to guideline the manufacturing industries and also to set the targets for them and make sure that they are able to achieve their targets. This is a very good, remarkable step taken by the Government of India.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.